Hello! You are watching the Video Voters Guide, organized by the League of Women Voters of Portland. All candidates who filed for this race were invited to participate in the Video Voters Guide. However, there are many reasons during a campaign why a candidate may be unable to appear. For comprehensive coverage by the League, including information on candidates who might not have been available for a video interview, visit vote411.org. Information is available in both English and Spanish. Candidates may choose to include additional information on Vote 411, such as their own YouTube videos. Watch, share, and be an informed voter.
Hello, this is Haley McLaughlin from the League of Women Voters of Portland, and with me today is Erica Fuller, running for the Centennial School District at-large position 6 in the May 18th special election. Welcome, Erica.
Why, thank you so much, Haley. I'm so happy to be here.
To get us started, what does being a supporter of public education mean to you?
Yes. As a person that has been in public education since third grade, it means the world to me because it helps you be able to understand things outside of yourself. And so for me, public education and being an advocate for public education is making sure that you're going to the state, because that's who fund you, to advocate for those issues, making sure that we are connecting with everyone who's being affected. So that includes students, to connect with them, talk with them, to see what they have going on and what they want us to focus on as a student board, and really just get to the nitty and gritty of all things that have to do with making sure that students are being taken care of during this time. So.
What do you think is the biggest challenge facing our public schools right now, and what is your plan to address it?
The biggest challenge facing our public schools right now would have to be the pandemic. We have a pandemic within a pandemic. We have food insecurity, mental illness issues. We have homelessness that's growing rampant within our things. So what I plan to do is I plan to not only work with students who are going to be the ones that are facing a lot of these issues, but working with the parents, working with the teachers, the staff, to make sure that we are doing our 100% job as school board members to support them during this time, and really make sure that we understand what they need, because we're not going to know unless we ask. I know that a lot of folks are worried about budget cuts. And that's something that I would like to look more into. I'm not into budget cuts, to be honest. I'm mostly into auditing and figuring out where the money is going, and to help with that in that aspect, if that makes sense.
Yes, thank you. So how are our schools planning to ensure that students graduate with the knowledge and skills they need to be college and career ready?
That's by connecting with the college and career schools themselves. That's one of the things that I have been very gung-ho on since graduating from Centennial in 2010. I also graduated from the Center for Advanced Learning as well too, which is the charter school. One of the things that really helped me get through this time of just wanting to be excellent is by connecting with folks that are already in the field. And so that's what I really want to do, is to help connect students with those folks in the field that are already doing the work, so they know that they're not alone and that it's possible.
What district actions do you believe would be most effective at reducing the learning gaps of minority students? Are there partnerships you could use to help reduce those learning gaps?
Yes. So one of the things that I am really looking forward to is working with the teachers, especially I believe it's called the Teacher Oregon PAC, forgive me if I'm wrong, but they're working to really make sure that representation is in the teachers, that students are able to see themselves within the teachers, and that includes Black and Brown students, and increasing that representation in Centennial. I also feel that by really acknowledging the generational trauma from just years and years of just attacks on Black and Brown people, that is going to also help start the healing process of this. And I feel that by also reforming how we do restorative justice and how we are congregating in our work, as well as ending the school to prison pipeline.
How will you help students heal from the trauma of COVID-19, the losses, quarantines, economic instability, online learning, etc.?
Yes, as a student that suffers from PTSD and mental illness as well too, and has been isolated for a year, just like everybody else, I am going to be 100% go that, share with the students that, it's not going to be easy, that you're going to have hard days, but we're all here to get through this. We are remarkable when we work together. It takes a village to raise a child. And I am all for helping to create that village where it's safety and people feel like they're having their needs met and being understood. And so I think that by just talking with them, Frank, talking to students as they are what they truly are, human beings and little adults, that's going to really help build that rapport and that relationship with the students as we try to get through this difficult time.
Thank you, Erica, for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
I want to remind our viewers that the special district election will be Tuesday, May 18th. As with all elections in Oregon, we will vote by mail. The last day to register is Tuesday, April 27th. Ballots will be mailed beginning Wednesday, April 28th, and must be received by Tuesday, May 18th at 8 p.m. Postmarks do not count, so please plan to mail early or use a drop-off site. Additional information about races and other election information is available at the League-sponsored website, vote411.org. Please be an informed voter and share this resource with your family and friends. This is Haley McLaughlin with the League of Women Voters of Portland. Thank you for joining us today.